Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Wahal Rakar Kodash, which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name. Yahweh Shai is from the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, that's his true name. And Rakar Kodash is the Holy Spirit. I'm also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there who pushed his word in all truth and all sincerity. This is going to be another installment of America is Falling. And today we're going to get into this article from RT, which is entitled, Oil Could Spike to $100 as Iranian exports shrink and Venezuelan economy collapses, analysts tell RT. And it reads, the crude, where am I? There we go. The crude rally is likely to continue this year as OPEC countries are losing their exports, analysts told RT. The key reason is U.S. sanctions against major producers Iran and Venezuela. The reduction of oil exports by Iran amid the expected increase in demand for crude brings in bullish mood for the market, says Financial Institute Finlist analyst Dennis Lissitson, and Salaki for pronouncing that last name wrong. It says there is another important fact that makes oil prices grow. The economic collapse in Venezuela has reached in 1 million barrels per day. That's what BPD stands for. Drop in production, which continues to shrink. It can cause a shortage of heavy oil in the U.S. supply from Venezuela, which will need to be replenished somewhere, the analyst added. It says these factors could result in a surge in oil prices to $100 per barrel by year end. All right. And, as these prices, surge, it's going to increase gas prices, which the gas prices, if they're increased, that's going to affect several things, such as your groceries. All right. The cost of, appliances, the cost of delivery, so on and so forth, okay? And that's going to, furthermore, damage this weak U.S. economy, okay? And these sanctions that have been placed on these countries by President Donald Trump has done nothing beneficial for the United States, okay? It's done the complete opposite. Okay, it's been nothing but damaging the U.S. economy. All right, these sanctions have also not only affected the economy, it's also affecting political ties. Okay, because this is affecting everybody right now. All right. The global market is getting affected heavily because of these sanctions. All right, and these American allies, such as members of the EU and NATO and all that, they are they're getting hurt and they're getting frustrated and aggravated with the United States. Okay, and they're not as friendly with the United States as they once were. All right? And that's a beautiful thing for us, who are in this truth, who believe that they're Israelites. All right? Because we understand that before our kingdom, all right, the Israelites' kingdom, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also our descendants, who may look like the other nations, but ultimately go back to us, okay? In our lineage, we understand that Esau, Edom's kingdom, the so-called white man's kingdom, must fall before our kingdom rises. All right, and this is one of the things that must happen. All right, economic distress, which that's going to lead to political distress, and that's going to lead ultimately to warfare. Okay. And I'm going to go back to this article. It says, the spike in prices comes to the Slovakia. Spike in prices come to a chagrin of the White House, which has triggered the price spike. Litson says. It says Iran is not going to give up its exports so easily, according to I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, El Dayar Atov, president at Singapore Castle Family Office. The U.S. forces as many countries as possible to abandon oil purchases from the Islamic Republic. Iran made it clear that this time it is determined to defend itself. The reason why Iran is going to defend itself is because Russia is backing up Iran, okay? And that's according to biblical prophecy that in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, that Russia, which in the scriptures is going to be known as Gog and Magog, are going to be a guard unto these particular nations such as Iran, all right? And, these weaker countries, all right? In the world, and, we've done lessons on that, how, that they're going to be a guard unto these nations, all right? And that's why these weaker countries are saying that they're strong now, as it says in Joel the 3rd chapter, all right? And it says the latest supply negotiations with India are direct evidence of this. Tehran will continue to search for new markets, build new alliances, and increase supplies to Asian markets, he said. All right? And it says another analyst contacted by RT doesn't believe oil prices will grow to $100 per barrel and are likely to find their balance around $85. And even if it does, stay around that range, that's still high, okay? But there's nothing that's going to change, this course that America's on, all right? According to the scriptures, America is destined for destruction, all right? It's going to fall, and it's not going to bounce back. There's no way. There's no way that America's going to bounce back from all these what's the word I'm looking for? All this political, strife, all right? This economic distress, these racial tensions here, it's not going to bounce back, okay? And I'm going to keep reading. The lack of Iranian exports will soon be compensated. Russia has already reached the peak of production of 11.35 million barrels, the same amount the country produced before the OPEC deal. The Saudis added 300,000 barrels and will be able to add more as soon as the output ceiling is raised. All right, and that's pretty much it. Now we're going to get these scriptures. Actually, I'm going to read the last paragraph. He doesn't expect a dramatic fall in Iranian exports. Only the U.S. is withdrawing from the deal. Asia and Europe are determined to resist the pressure from Washington. That shows you that the America's allies and the rest of the world, all right, aren't dealing with the America anymore, all right? It's like they showed you, it was symbolic recently this year. It was earlier this year, in the Times Magazine. It had America in the center, and it had water all over it, and it was by itself, and you had all the other countries, surrounding America, basically showing how it's being isolated, and no one's dealing with this place anymore. All right. It says supplies from Iran will be produced by a maximum of 1.5 million barrels. All right. That's the main point. Okay, I don't know why that happened. But time to get these scriptures. This is Jeremiah 51, and I'll start at 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, which the Lord's name is Yahweh. Okay? It says, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And Babylon, which is America, was a golden cup in the Lord's hand. All right. At one point, this was the the kingdom of kingdoms, so to speak. All right. This is the place that everyone wanted to be like. Everyone wanted to move here. And, now we're in the time where it's falling, okay? That cup is not so pretty anymore, all right? It's actually dirty. It's got mold growing on it, okay? And it's just, it just needs to be replaced now, okay? And it says that made all the earth drunken. And how has America made the earth drunken? By its philosophies, okay? All right? The democracy, making people use this U.S. petrodollar, so on and so forth, right? And that's why these nations are mad. They're tired of America's policies, all right? Because everyone's hurting due to America's lack of cooperation, okay? And it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her. For her pain, if so be she may be healed. All right? And, balm is a healing agent. And the Lord's basically mocking this place. Hey, if you can heal this place, take the balm and heal it. And we all know that American can't be healed. All right? First and foremost, it's set up by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that this place is going to be destroyed. Okay? But also, Salakia. We know that, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has this place set up to be destroyed. And there's no way that this place can be healed, all right? No matter what stimulus package that they try to, promote, all right? No matter what, economic deals they try to make, whatever political move they try to, to push forth, it's not going to do anything, all right? We're at the end of this place's reign. We're just, seeing it circle down the drain. We're just, right now it's just, playing out, all right? And it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone, into his own country. And that's what's happening, all right? This place is not going to be healed. You're seeing all these foreigners slowly but surely running out of this place, all right? And that's because they see that there's no ways to make money here anymore, all right? And there's also seeing how World War III is getting built up, all right? A lot of these other nations understand it, such as, these Arabs and these Chinese people, all right? They understand that this place is not how once was, okay? And it says, for judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even unto the skies, all right? And that judgment's coming, okay? It's only a matter of time before it actually plays out, okay? And, Salakia, my bad. I want to get, what is this, Isaiah 19? Isaiah 19. Let me start with. Let me start with verse 3. It says, Salaki, go sit down. I'm trying to do something. And it says, this is Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsels thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And you're seeing that, okay? The spirit of Egypt is failing. This place is not dominant anymore, all right? That whole American spirit, all right? Because, this is the modern day Egypt, all right? This place's spirit is falling, man. It doesn't have that control as it once did, all right? And you have all these people here in America, all right, specifically you Edomites, you so-called white people, all right, starting with your, top, officials and all that. You're trying to run to your, your idols and to your charmers and to your, wizards and warlocks and all that to find answers, and you're not getting them. All right, the left-hand side is not working anymore. It's falling, and that's because the left-hand side works for the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Okay? All right? And they're following orders. And the orders are to deceive you, all right? To make you believe a lie, and to not guide you properly, all right? To really guide you into the path of destruction, all right? And I want to jump down to Isaiah 19 and Salakia. Isaiah 19 and what is this, 15? Here we go. This is Isaiah 19 and 15. It says, "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do." Okay? And that's what's going to happen very soon when, this economy continues to deteriorate. All right? And when these oil prices increase, which they will, all right, there's not going to be a way for these oil prices to decrease. You're going to see more job losses, okay? You're going to see, these companies go out of business, all right? You're going to see people not afford the basic necessities anymore, okay? All sorts of negative things are going to happen to this place, all right? But they all must come to pass, all right? These calamities must come to pass, okay? In order for our righteousness to, spring forth, all right? For the kingdom to come forth, all right? And that's in the book of 2nd Ezra, all right? I forget where it's at, and I know I'm quoting it, wrong. I know I'm chopping it up, but, basically says that this wickedness must, come to pass before the righteousness flourishes, all right? And with that, I hope that was an edifying lesson. I'm going to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle and elders, great millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom.